Good morning, brothers and sisters. I think it's still morning here where I'm at. Yes, indeed, it is. Yes, I'm on again. Pulling some overtime here, apparently, for the Lord. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm just going to jump right into it. The other day, I shared with one brother in particular who needed a confirmation, is what I got at the time, was he needed confirmation, and the Lord had placed me in his path to indeed confirm what he was receiving. And I had shared this with you the other day about a new brother in Christ on the wall. And we humbly welcome all new watchmen and maidservants on the wall. Okay, so I had shared this with him as a confirmation for him, and this was to Diamond Davis, Mr. Diamond Davis. And the Lord didn't press upon my heart to come forward the day that I received summoning from him. And I've mentioned that the Lord is humorous, the way he tries to, throw us a curveball of humor in there, because this is such a serious task to perform on his behalf. But I'm going to share it now because he has led me, through the Spirit, he has led me to come forth and share what happened that day. Going to try to remember it, as I do have short-term memory. And I don't want to look at the notes. It'd take me a while to look them up. But the first day that I was here, little did I know I was not going to go to work. And it's become evident as to why, because the Lord needed me to focus on the wall. We've got some MIAs out there, guys. We really do. And we need you to come forward and report for your shift. That's all there is to it. But the first day that I was here, because I'm out of state, I'm out of the area that I'm usually residing in. The first day, the Lord had called my attention, believe it or not, to a cartoon figure that we all are familiar with, and I was led down this particular aisle of this store, and I'm going to show it to you because apparently it is very important for how he's communicating with us. This is just one of the ways he's communicating with us, and perhaps because we like or we watch movies that pertain to these characters, the Marvel characters. But I'm going to show you what he led me to when I went down this aisle, okay, so that it maybe resonates with you as a watchman or a maidservant or a newcomer to the wall. Again, welcome all newcomers. No, you're not losing your mind. This is really how he works. This is amazing. So I'm going to show it to you now. I hope you can see it. It is Batman socks. Yes, Batman socks with the number 7 on it. Now I'm briefly going to go through that. I always declare everything that the Lord shows me, and I share it with my husband. He's got great discernment, but I also do this because this was what the Lord asked me to do. So I declared it with my husband and told him, you're not going to believe what happened, blah, blah, blah. And his first reaction was the Lord's answer and revelation to me was Holy Batman. The number 7, the number of completion, the number of finality. So I'm supposed to bring that forth. If you are meant to receive this message, then you will connect with it. I'm going to leave that at that because I don't want to say anything to compromise what you're receiving. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so last thing. I hope it's the last thing. Pretty busy right now. All right, so I should say for now, at this moment, the Lord, I was gonna go and get ready for the day. The Lord put it very heavily in my spirit to voice this particular verse, and He wants me to include the instruction video that I put out the other day. So please, after reading this, or hearing this, I should say, and if it resonates with your spirit, please do go and look at that instructional video. And it is from chapter of Joel, the book of Joel, excuse me, chapter 2, verse 32. And it reads, please hear this because this is super important. He's telling me to voice this out right now. Like there was an urgency. I had to get out of the bathtub. Let's just put it that way, guys. All right. Okay, so it reads, and everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. For on Mount Zion and in Jerusalem there will be deliverance, as the Lord has said, even among the survivors whom the Lord calls. That verse is so very powerful for the summoning that I continue to receive from the Lord. If you've been following this channel, you know exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Wow. That's all I have. That's what I was led to come forth with right now. I pray to the Lord, and I pray over this message with all humility, that as a maidservant for the Lord, that I maintain my humility, and that I continue to serve him as when summoned. I was summoned to come forth, and that's what he wanted me to voice. I love you guys. God bless you.